now, what I will do is this. Trying to make sure it's lined up with the hole. Looks pretty good to me, eh? Now I'm gonna like take it over here and like clamp it down and stuff. Ah. Alright, let that sit for a while. While that's happening, we'll go ahead and drill the other one. I just said to heck with it, trying to make it. It's not octagonal. What is a six-sided? Parallelogram that it's six-sided. What's six sides? Octagon is 8 sides. Hexagon, is that 6? I don't know. But my daddy knows. He used to be a math teacher. It's almost embarrassing that I don't know. Alright, I want to show you what I did. This is going to be the handle part, the big part on the outside. Let me do it here. You can see all the holes that have been drilled right here. And then some in here. This is where the actual nut's going to go. It's recessed in there about 1/4 of an inch. The nut itself is about 1/2 inch thick. Yeah. So, no it ain't. Yeah, it's 1/2 inch thick. Now go in here 1/4 of an inch and go in the smaller piece of another 1/4 of an inch. That gives me some play room in here. So what it is I've drilled these little holes. So you can see all through there. Now what I'll do is I'll set the nut inside there and fill those holes up with the Gorilla Glue, and they'll sink down in there and actually act like a nail, a little plastic nail. Now you can tell I got some more of these holes. This is the surface mount. This is going to sit, pretend this is the small piece. It's going to fit up against it like that, so you don't have any of these on this side because this is going to be exposed. But this is the side that's actually going to fit up against the other piece. And you can tell some of the holes are deeper. See, some of the holes are deeper. What I found out is, you know, you can fill these up with the super glue or the Gorilla Glue all you want to. Whenever you push that other piece against it, some of that glue is going to run. And what these little dimples do is it allows that glue to run into those dimples some. It helps out. It doesn't really take care of it. You still got to be careful. Just don't put too much glue on there. But if it gets to there, instead of running out the side here, what it'll do is just fill that dimple up. And you got little dimples all over the place, mainly around the outside, you can tell. Mainly most of those dimples are around the outside. Just like that. And like I said, I've got them drilled in here. Just, you know, just eyeballing the depth of it and everything. And then this will look like this. See, that's got the screw. I don't know if you can see the screw in there. I still got to clean it up and put some of that beeswax linseed oil mix in there. Keeps me from having to use a darn wrench every time I want to use it. It bugs the fire out of me. Got a little chip right there. I'm going to sand this stuff down and get it ready to be prepped. And then I'm going to probably replace the boards on my Moxon vise itself. Where you going? This stuff was made out of that soft pine, and it does really good. it gives in places where it really kind of needs to give. But I think I'm gonna take it and make everything poplar. I think I'm gonna make everything this size. It's just two pieces of flat board with all thread rod coming through here, and that's what I use to tighten it up. But yeah, this and this are the same piece. You can see exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, since I got that other piece sitting here drying with the super glue in it, I'm gonna go ahead and treat this piece. This is the completed handle. I've got it sanded down. I got it pretty well, you know, the way I want it and everything. So what I'm gonna do, this particular mixture has more of a boiled linseed oil mixture to it than it does than the other stuff. I had some stuff that was more wax than linseed oil in it, and I guess the hot weather, the cold weather, or something has evaporated most of the linseed oil, and it's hard as a rock. So what I'm going to do is, this stuff is more linseed oil than wax, and I've got it in a mason jar, so I ain't going to worry about it evaporating. Yeah, that's something. There we go. Yeah, no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff, I'm going to rub it in really good, and this is going to protect the handle. Keep it from rotting, and it's going to make it feel really good whenever the finish is done. See. Looks like I'm making more of a mess than I am anything else. Look better? Might be kind of hard to see on the camera. Just really want to kind of just work it in a little bit. And what this wood will do is it'll actually soak this up. Because like I said, it's got more linseed oil. I mean, it's got more the ratio. Crap, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm sitting here trying to talk and do this at the same time. I can't chew gum and walk down the road at the same time. What it does, though, it gives it a good finish. It's more like it's not really a wood polish, but it does do a pretty good job. Look at that. Oh, bam! Right there. You want to hear it again? Bam! Third time's a charm. Bam! So we gotta get this situated. Like I said, this is more of a wood polish, I guess, is what I'm looking for. And probably need just a little bit here. A little bit there. Like I said, this poplar, I love this poplar. This is the first time, well, it's not the first time I've worked with it, but I built a little bookcase or anything. Anyway, this stuff is hard enough to where you can use a wood chisel on it and you ain't got to worry about it running around on you. And it's soft enough to where it will actually absorb linseed oil, beeswax, whatever it is you decide to put on it. It has really good absorption. I really like it. It's poplar wood. It's hard, but yet at the same time it's soft enough. And yeah. Oh yeah, this looks good. I really, really, really am pleased with this. This really looks good. I really think I need a washer. I'll show you what I'm doing. That is what I need it for right there. I said I'm gonna replace these two parts right here. This made out of that soft pine, and it does real good. And I'm gonna keep them. I'm not gonna discard them or anything because they do give. I don't know if you can tell that see how much this one gives right there. I really like the fact that it does more squeezing. Like I said, I got these spacers on this side, and this will really squeeze the metal pretty. I mean the wood pretty good. I like that. I really do. I really, really, really like that. Alright, all we got left to do is to let this one here dry, let this handle dry and seal up, sand it off, polish it up, put it on the vise, and cut the two pieces of board for the Moxon vise. That's all we like.